Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high, perfect for a little fishing.
Guys, I've run out of Senkos, and the dark colored Senko, so I got to pour some more. And what I've done is I've taken some of my old ones here, taking some of my old ones, and I'm just cutting them down a little bit. And just some scrap rubber that I got here that from other baits. Just cutting them up in pieces. I want to cut them up in pieces because they melt down a lot easier. Yeah, just take these old pieces of rubber right there. Your scrap rubber, just got some old tubes right there, old tubes. Oh, see how they do. Cut it up. They melt a little better if you cut them up. Pretty tough stuff. That's good. A little bit of just a mixed batch here. I think I can get a little bit more in there, guys. A little bit more in there. Two. That. A little bit of everything. I'm just taking this stuff and putting it up so it'll break down a little bit quicker. I'm gonna pour me some Senkos. That's about right. That's enough. So anyhow, got my molds here, guys. I got my Senko molds here. The trick of it is though, you got to get these, got to get it tight. And the first couple pours, sometimes they don't do good. You know, I got a hot plate there, and you warm it up a little bit, then it just keeps getting better and better. You know, but, tighten this down tight. Oh, I need about 10. 10 will last me. It just takes a few minutes to do them. There we go. Just kind of firm it up here a little bit, not very much. I've got the plastic, you know, where you can use just regular plastic, and it's just for worms. But you got to shake that up real good when you use it. But I'm just gonna melt this stuff down and use it this morning. Let's see how it does. See how she does. Here's the other mold, Senko mold I got, guys. I've got 4 Senko molds, but I just don't have bolts on, so I got to put these clamps on there. This is a Do It mold here. If you've ever poured sinkers, you know that company. You want real tight. Take these clamps and clamp that down there real tight. Like that right there. Make sure it is tight. There we go. There she is. She's nice and tight. Set that right there. All right, set this right over here. Something else I do. I worked at a chemical plant for 30 years, so I'm kind of big on my lungs. You understand what I'm saying? So I put a mask on. I always put a protective mask on here, guys. I see a lot of guys doing this, but they don't use a protective mask. I do. Yep. Also, I put protective goggles on, guys. Alright, let's melt this down, see what we got. I got my gloves. Put her in the old microwave here and see what happens. Let's put her in there for 3 minutes. Let it go for 3 minutes, guys, see how it goes. Here's my plungers. They're all sizes. Got this smaller one here, for smaller jobs, like you just got to pour a couple things, you know, like crawls or something. And I got one on the in-between too, right here. Just another hobby. I used to make my own musky baits. And my bass baits at home. I made them out of balsa wood and made some out of oak and sycamore too. I had a lathe where I pulled them down, but I didn't sell them. I just made them for myself, like these Senkos and stuff. This is just for me. Because I know what I want, what color I like. And it's always fun catching fish on a bait that you made. It's just a, you know. Yeah, I'm just melting down some old junk plastic that I had. You don't want to do this on the inside either. You want to do it on the outside or where there's a lot of ventilation, because this stuff is it's toxic a little bit. See the cooking. Okay. See what we got here. Been 3 minutes now. Let's see what we got.
starting to break down, starting to melt. So 3 minutes, that's what it looks like 3 minutes, guys. Still, you know, it's starting to melt though. Melt it on down there. Do another couple minutes, see what it has. This is a small microwave. It ain't got a lot of BTUs, you might say. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Too hot. There you go, guys. I got her. She's melted down now. She's all melted down. Stir her up here a little bit. Okay. Now then, I'm gonna put some black in there. I'm gonna make them dark. I'm gonna put some black dye in there. Put some black dye in here. Alright. Black, so I'm gonna put some kind of like gold glitter in there with it. A little gold glitter in there with it. You gotta be careful with this stuff because it'll go everywhere. Right there, a little bit of gold glitter, guys. Oh, there. That's plenty. That is plenty. Now, put some salt in there with it. If I can get it open here. There we go. Put some more Morton salt in there, man. Put a little bit of Morton salt. I'll talk a little bit about that here in a minute. Let's do something just a little bit of Morton salt. Also, okay, guys, put a little shrimp juice in there. Little shrimp juice. All right, mix it up again. Black. I wanted the black. So there is black. All right, now I'm going to heat it up again, guys. Heat her up again. Heat her up again here and see what she does. About 45 seconds. It shouldn't take long to heat it up. Okay, let's mix her up here some more. Alright. Okay, got put the rest of it back in. Boy, it's setting up fast. Set up fast. Now, if you use a regular liquid plastic, it don't set up that fast. But if you remold it, it sets up pretty quick. Just take the end off like this. Like that, right there. Check out. Just melt it back down. Melt it back down now. See what we got here. Ta-da! There's what you got, guys. I got 5 good Senkos right there, guys. And what I do is I just put them in water here, so because these it takes about 24 hours for these to cure out. And this is just some junk rubber that I had. I just kept and remelted it down. So I put it in the water right there. Let's see how it done on this one. Didn't do as good. See, it didn't fill out all the way. You know, it's all right. All you do is take it out of there and put it back in the container and pour it again. Pour it again, my man. Yeah, just didn't. It started cooling down on this one. It don't take long when you reheat this stuff. It starts cooling pretty quick. We'll give it another try. About one more pour is all I need, man. Got some rings here I'm going to put in here, guys. I got some rings I'm going to put where the I'll show you why. I'm just trying to set them down in there. Hopefully this will work. We'll see here in a minute. Okay. Alright, I got that back together. Put the nuts back on here. Let's see if I can make another pour here. I gotta melt this back down again. I gotta melt this back down, boys and girls. Set it for 2 minutes. It'll probably take a little bit longer than that. We'll see. But yeah, there you go. Five Senkos out of my junk rubber, guys. And these are good. I mean, they're good. I can't think nothing wrong with them. Yeah. The salt don't add nothing to it. It just has, salt gives it a little bit of weight, so it'll sink a little bit better. They say the salt will hold on. I don't think so. I think the shrimp juice and stuff will hold on to it a little bit. The salt don't make no difference. That's just an additive the manufacturers put in there. It don't help with the fishing. I'm sorry. There's been a debate about that. Everybody puts salt in it, but I think it helps save on their product, you know, the raw material. All right. All right, see what we got going here now. See it melting back down some. These are cooking, these are steaming. It's getting there, but it ain't quite there yet. We'll do it again here. There we go. Give it another minute, see what happens, guys. Alright, you gotta be quick. I'll put this one up there too, so I can get this real quick, maybe. Alright guys, she's ready to go. Let's get more out of it. It's setting up already. Setting up already, my man. See how it does. Give it a minute there. Pretty well out. That was about all of it. Cleans up good. After it sets up like it sets up in here, you just take a rag and wipe it out, and all that rubber will come out of there. Back down the rubber box. Still didn't work on that one. It's too cool. You can heat up your mold and it'll go in a lot better. Let's see what it does on this one. I got a hot plate there. You can heat the mold up and it'll go in a lot better. We'll see. Try that on this. Okay, here's what we got, guys. Take this end off here. Oh. See what it done? See this yellow band around there? That just makes that a little bit tougher, guys, right there. I'll get it back here a little bit. That makes that just a little bit tougher. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? When you put a hook through there, that's just an extra piece of rubber right there. It's right in the center. So yeah, guys, instead of throwing your old rubber away, just melt it down and make you a sink. You can make anything: worms, sinkos, crawls, whatever. You can see you can make anything. But, yeah. I like it. I like that orange sparkle in there. It kind of gives a, when you throw that in the, when you're throwing that in the sunshine, that will reflect, especially in crystal clear water, that sparkle will come out. But if you can see those bands, I'll show you up here. I got them bands up here. I poured them bands the other day, and I got them up there on the porch here. So yeah, don't throw that rubber away, guys. Reuse it, redo it. If you don't want to redo it, give it to me. I'll redo it. I'll save it. So anyhow, that's my trick for today. I poured several of them, so I've got about 4 packages of Senkos now. I'm good to go. But if you're going to do this, make sure you get safety devices. I see a lot of guys online not doing this. Do it. And safety glasses, safety gloves. And I've used different plastics. Just dead on seems like it's the best, especially by melting it down again and again and again. It kind of holds up. The biggest thing is to make sure you shake that up real good. And when you cook it, cook it up to 350 or 360. Mix it up, 350, 360. Make sure you get this cooked before you put it in the mold. You can buy the molds online. Once you buy them, you got them. Again, don't throw your plastics away, guys. You can redo them. But anyhow, that's my trick for today, guys. Over and out.